Is Vergil Ortiz Jr. ready for Terence Crawford and the rest of the super welterweight division? Vergil Ortiz had his debut at super welterweight against a tough Sergey Bocek for the WBC interim title. A lot of the fans as well as media didn't give Sergey a chance in this fight, with the odds being minus 330 in Vergil Ortiz's favor. The fight from start to finish was definitely a fight of the year candidate, with Ortiz showing us his fast hands and heavy combinations with his hooks as well as body shots, and with Bocek getting some of his best work on the outside using his jab and range, hitting Ortiz with that chopping right hand, uppercuts as well as left hook. But Ortiz was dropped in the first as well as 8th round, and I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying that even though he got dropped in those rounds, he was able to get up and win those rounds, pretty much saying that those rounds could be 9-8 or 10-9, however you put it. And by the 9th round, I'd say the fight could really go either way, but I'd say from the 10th to the 12th, they were all Vergil Ortiz, landing the more heavier shots and hurting Bocek multiple times. But at the end, Vergil Ortiz would ultimately win by majority decision. Definitely a questionable decision with those 2 knockdowns by Bocek and the great work he had just throughout the fight. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that fight, who you had winning, down in the comments. In Vergil Ortiz's post-fight interview, he was asked about Terence Crawford and if he would take that fight, and he definitely agreed. But if that fight were to happen, I would have to favor Terence Crawford with his superior boxing skills, as Ortiz has really shown in this fight that he was extremely hittable. But Terence Crawford is also hittable as well, as we've seen in his last fight against Madrimov, and is on the back end of his career at the age of 36, but definitely a great matchup. But Ortiz also countered his statement with Crawford, saying that he wants the winner of Sebastian Fundora versus Errol Spence Jr. So the 154-pound division really is open to anybody at this point, like Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora, Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, and even Jermell Charlo if he's still fighting. I can see Vergil Ortiz upsetting anybody, but I want to hear your guys' opinion on how he'll do against Terence Crawford and the rest of the 154-pound division down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys getting down with the channel.